Morning. Right, reset time. Just sort my glasses out, otherwise I'm not going to see anything. Start to another week then. Right, what have we got on? Let's go and have a look. Always nice. Can't go wrong with more crystals. Right, update, excited for this, sure. 13th, that's already happened. Yada yada. There's something that's not in here. I don't think. Gear storage increased by 300. We can have a quick look at that if you like. Faction trial dungeons, gear dungeon, we're going to line up with. Saved arena. Added another wave. Yeah, and commanders, please note adjust your lined up accordingly. Optimized pop-ups. Fixed an issue where soldier stealth skill renewal glow couldn't fully restore HP. Remove the quest line up for skill crystals. Okay, right. That's the latest stuff they've got in there. But there is something that is not in there. And I think it's a shame it's not in there because it's absolutely fantastic. So we'll just do that in a sec. But as always, do need just a little cup of tea. Just to start. Can't go anywhere without that. Right, what have we got on? Yeah, right. Let's quickly go here. We can go here, can't we? And then if we go into this, we go here, and we'll go to a fight. Yes, here. Look, if you have a look at Razak against almost any of the others and against Xena. So Xena's got, if you have a look, she's got that little icon down there that shows she hasn't got any gear fitted or she's missing gear. So when we look on her, she's got gear missing. Yet when we have a look at Razak, he's got a different symbol. That means gear's all there, but he hasn't got an artifact fitted. So that I haven't seen in the patch notes anyway, and it's fantastic. I really do like that. It's nice to see. You still don't know if you're doing if you're doing an auto battle, whether that's there or not. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see on that. So where are events? If anything, events drop this week. Okay, so we've got the treasure, fish thing happening later on. Bear in mind this is the Forerunner, so maybe a little bit different. Charles of the Smith, spiritual altar for more stuff. Then we've got this 2 times and 2 times event. Negation and then divine. So 2 times on the divines, but still nothing on the what's it, Kingdom Come thing. So apparently we're still waiting out on that. Right. Let's go in and get this out of the way. Although it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. Bear in mind, your original mount Nemesis has changed. So Nemesis skill has changed. I still don't, given the choice, I would still use this mount here. Even if you don't like the look of the mount. I still think the mount is much better than the other options you're going to actually get. Loving this auto clear. It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Although, still haven't got a way to toggle it off yet. So any chance you get at doing guides or anything like that, or checking out new champions, because it'd be interesting to check out the new tank on some of the more tanky issues, some of the more tanky ones at the start, but that's not going to be available, which is a bit of a shame. First stage done. Right, round to the first boss. Oh, again, see, look, you haven't got an artifact on. We know that now. How good's that? Normal stuff. Oh, weird artifact you've got on. I must have been using for... Ah, yeah, I was using her on Watchers Trials. I was just trying to keep her alive, so I might have to bail on this and look at a different artifact for her. I mean, I'm going all right at the moment. I'm not sure it's going to be an issue, to be honest. Right. Oh, fire everything off, haven't we? Oh, we haven't landed you in time, have we? Okay, are we all good now? Morning, how are you? You okay? Just a quick run through the Void Rift. This is the Forerunner account as well, so if there's anything you want to see that's on the Forerunner as opposed to being on the Global, feel free to give a shout and we'll see about sorting that out. I can go and have a quick look at stuff. Fortunately on this account we didn't get the new tank, which is a shame because we could have sort of put her in these positions, that sort of thing, to see how she was going, but not to be. I don't know how everyone else did on summoning. I think some people got a lot of Sadies like me, which was a bit of a shame. I think that's this one done, isn't it? Oh, you just got the hex gear. That is nice. I've got it on one account. Very weird this is. I've now got hex on both accounts. For a while I didn't have hex on both accounts. So now I have hex on both accounts, on my Forerunner and my Global account. On one of them I have his exclusive artifact, and on the other one I have his exclusive gear set. So at no point does it seem like I would get a fully geared hex on either account. But that's just the way it, I dare say that's just the way it goes. This is still unfortunate, isn't it? I mean, it would be nice to try out that new tank on some of these stages, but without the ability to toggle them off, it sort of does. Ajax from Ancients, so close to pity, yeah. Layla next 10 pulls from normals, then the tank. Oh, blimey. It's quite a nice little session you had. I tried, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 Ancients, something like that, and I just wasn't, I was seeing a lot of blue. Looking at the odds, I think it's what, 80, is it 87.5% chance to actually get a 3-star or a 3-star Lord, and I wasn't seeing anything other than that. So after I don't know about 40 odd shards, I thought I'll probably skip it and run away from this. I'll wait to see if something else comes out that's I fancy a bit more, but I don't know. It's just a shame. No. Oh, they're missing gear. Oh, idiot. Right. Right. Quit. They're missing gear or artifacts, aren't they? I don't know if you've watched them start. You just jump in. I don't really know. So I'll just go over it again. There's something that's not in the patch notes. Yeah. So both of these are missing artifacts, not gear. That's the artifact symbol. So if you go on here, they've got gear, and it's the artifact they're missing. So I think that's a nice quality of life change, but it's not really publicised anywhere, which is really odd. Why wouldn't you publicise this? Surely it's brilliant news. Something that people have wanted for a while, and yet you haven't bothered publicising it. So, I don't know. Just odd, I think. Obviously, if you go straight auto battle, you still don't get to see it, which is probably a bit of a shame, but there we go. Beggars can't be choosers, can we? Right, who we got here? Then here. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a really nice touch, but so I think it's those little things, isn't it, that make the quality of life really nice. Let's just wait for the boss to do his. There we go. Oh, we've missed. There we go. Right. I can start putting down some other stuff. I don't want you. I probably want you there. Is that right? And you there, because you're now hit these, which is an absolute bonus. Let's get rid of you. And that makes life a little easier for us. By little, I mean quite a lot, really. Right, start to slow this down and find out where those big tentacles come from. There it is. Right, I haven't looked though. Is this the one where we can hit them or not? Oh, that's looking like we are not going to be able to attack them. Okay. So that's this week's ability then, is it? Should have read that and could have gone double healer then, couldn't we? So that would have made life a little easier. But it is what it is. We don't bother reading because we're an idiot. Yeah, it wasn't just a bug. I have to check. Can't. Excuse me. Right, come on then. You out of the way, bargain. We're most of the way through this level, aren't we? Increase block, just in case we get someone trying to sneak through. Let's remove you. Move you. And get rid of you. It just aids the healing part of it. Just to be sure. Yeah. And that should be it done. Yeah, they don't like leaked videos coming out, which is always a nightmare. But I think there are still people doing them. Essentially, what they do is they remove you from the content creator program. I believe they can ban your account. I don't see there's any reason why they wouldn't or can't do that. And then they may take legal action against you, as it's game data is apparently a trade secret. I think unless you're actually unpacking game data, then there's, and I don't think it's illegal, but don't quote me on that. It's not legal advice by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not a lawyer. But we'll see. Yeah, there's a distinct shortage in time of how long it takes to clear, isn't it? The only issue with it is you can't do guides on it anymore, which is so. Newer players coming through, if any of them want to know, for example, if the new tank out is any good, the likelihood on finding a guide on it is quite slim. You can still do the boss stages, but some of those awkward stages in between are going to be an issue. Again, look, there it is again. Look, ta-da! We know he hasn't got an artifact on. Oh. Just heals for so much by the time you put that on him. It's fantastic. Well, let's go. Hopefully this will be straight through. It was big hit and big heal. Boom. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. But oh, we haven't got our healer down. Should have done that. Oh well. Do it in a second. Got plenty of time. Seems to be odd doing it without a Baron. Just weird. Oh, you went down before even we got Wukong off. Oh well. That's a blow. So that's pretty much that done, isn't it, for another week? Always worth checking. When we get to the end, we'll have a check of a couple of things. I want to check that we get our what is it? We should get 1 ancient, and we should get 30 ancient shards, shouldn't we? So we do want to make sure we get those. Make sure the game's not changed anything in the background for us. There was just a post once of someone saying that they didn't get them. Now, I never used to really sort of check what I got as a reward. I just sort of claim and moved on and never really gave it a moment's thought. But since then, I've always checked. I think now it's just a matter of waiting for this to go round, isn't it, and be done. Once you've got the boss down or nuked the boss down, then the fight becomes a lot easier. Oops. Should have done that. That would have made life a little easier for me. There we go. Done. Still don't know anything about that Kingdom Come event either, do we? So that's still not on the events tab yet. I think that'll be Wednesday before we get a look at that. Be quite late in the day, isn't it? Right, let's claim all of this lot. 1 and 30, happy with that. Not an HP percent or attack percent there at all. Winner. That sounds about right. That is about right. Epic. I wish they'd stop this as well. This is frustrating. This annoys me. That you can get. There are different levels of chest once you reach a certain threshold. I mean, if you get 50k, 20k, whatever blood on whatever level, then you should just get that chest. But there are like subcategories of that chest, so you can get like an epic version of it, which is absolutely frustrating. Yeah, we've been playing around with this. Don't do well in it, but I just sort of collecting the chests just to see how bad the rewards are. They're not. I'll sort of do it for at least a month just to see if anything's been upgraded, but it doesn't look like we're getting a Demon Soldier. That comes up sometimes. Random mythic gear set. I sort of get that most days. Haven't seen a lot of that. Can't remember if I've seen that. But I mean, let's be honest, this is the bit we actually want here, and I haven't seen any of those. So like I said, I would do it for a month, and just to see if we get anything at all. But doesn't seem to. I probably get that epic and legendary demon soldiers relatively often. That seems to be the more common piece that I'm getting from the chests, but it's not ideal. I don't know if we're fit for an auto fight. Might bail out of the auto fight. The boss has a couple of abilities. Where are we? Firstly, he does magic damage. You've got to do magic damage while he's in the purple phase, and then physical damage while he's purple like that, and then you've got to do magic damage when he's golden. So that sort of changes over. But there's two abilities. Meteoric Deluge. This is here. Penetration deals continuous damage to targets and units within range while suffering. Reduced, cannot be dispelled. Sure, it is this one. Yeah, so he targets someone here. During the Nightmare's Revenge, targets the unit with the highest max HP on the battlefield and launches multiple meteorites at them. When each meteorite hits the ground, it deals physical damage, which is fine, to the target and nearby units as well. So he sort of hits, and then there's a square around your tank essentially, and they will also take damage. So you want to sort of keep that area clear. However, where's the other one? Yeah, Annihilate targets the hero with the highest max HP again on the battlefield and deals massive damage one time. If there are no other units adjacent to the target, all damage is concentrated on the target hero, resulting in instant death. So whilst, yeah, this is the Forerunner account. Sorry, yeah, this is. I normally do this thing on the Forerunner. It's just so people can have if they want to have a look at what's available or what's around the corner or how it looks. Then feel free. I should probably put that in the thumbnail. I will in future. I'll make sure I put that in the thumbnail. Yeah. So that's the issue you get with it. This is he goes through a phase where he does his sort of basic attack, then he does an ability, then a basic attack, and then he does his shield, and it sort of motors through relatively quickly. So the Drake's Bellow, that's his normal attack. And then he goes into like a special attack, and then he go up with a shield. So that this one coming up here, this is where he goes into doing the attack on the ground, or with his shield up. So then he'll attack just one person, and that one person, if you've got anyone around them, they will also take damage. Whereas if you haven't, they take instant death. So you need someone around them. And then on the next phase round, you want people there, or don't want people there. I can't remember which way around it is. Yeah, this one's instant death if it's alone. The other one is shared damage if there's anyone else there. So that's where it comes in. So this time going through now, you can see he's this golden colour. So he takes magic damage as opposed to physical damage. And this Meteoric Deluge, this is where he's going to hit the tank, but he'll also hit, in my case, Sun Wukong around him as well. So yeah, sort of stuck between rock and a hard place. You see there, that's where he's sort of wiping out other people who are also doing damage around him as well. So the issue you've then got, this is why the new tank might be quite good, is particularly at A1 level, I believe she's actually going to produce a shield around other people as well. So your ground units there might stand a better chance of living through that. So there we go. But I still need to work on the team and still need to actually get it much improved, because it's just not that good. World rankings, there we go. There's best at the moment. They're running with tank. That's more shield orientated, isn't it? So there we go. That would be the main tank. I mean, this could be a nice option because he does his summon as well. So whether that will supply you with that ability to not be targeted, or to have the target not, so to speak. That could be a really nice option. I think that's quite clever, that. But not having in one and not being on the Tesla, I don't know, but I would imagine that's quite a nice way ahead. Whereas obviously Torador does the defense down, doesn't he? Keeps that up for quite a long time, which is why you'll see him around in quite a few comps. There we go. That is the new guild boss. So thanks, Chasm. Right, what rewards do we get? So we've hit max chest. So this is the reward for mythic chest on a basic. Mythic chest. Oh, doing nice ancients. Nice ancients. Take the gleamings, because we're rolling them up in a second and we never know our luck. And then this one here should also be the mythic chest as well. So we'll see how we do that. Mythic chest. Brilliant. Nice. Nice. Oh, roll on ancients is going well. Oh, I suppose keep collecting these. I should use them. I'm scared to use them now. This is an issue. Now I've got them, I'm scared to use them. And as always, trading hall. I would gold quest. Always happy. I never really notice what I'm getting from the trading hall with regards to rewards. It seems fine, but you can just sort of smash through it anyway. I don't really sort of get it, to be honest. I just don't. I don't. Nice enough to be. There are plenty of people who put things into Dev Insights as well to ask for things about this. So what I do is I always make sure that I've got 180. So I'll make sure that I've got like a 180 on fish, and then I'll stop with the fishing part of it. I then make sure that I've got 180 on the mushrooms and I don't know, the broccoli or whatever it is there, and then I'll stop on that, and then I literally just keep piling through on the stamina to one day. I'm probably saving it for maybe something like the anniversary event, see what they've got on for that and see what that holds, and then who knows, we might smash through it there and see how much we can make, and then get this here. Maybe it's all right if you want to do a one-off, I don't know. The gold thing I can't see anyone ever using, but this has got to be rare to be used. And then I don't know how many. I can make 10 of these, which would be quite nice at some point, I suppose. 10 shots at that. So yeah, but mostly it's just sort of saved, and within a couple of days everything you want is sort of done, isn't it? So like, there you go. Run that twice and that'd be that full up. Anyone still looking? I must have a check. Where am I on my summons? So 10, 20, 30. Oh, we're further in than I thought. 40, 50, 60. That was a horrible pull. That was a horrible pull. So it was 60 and a bit. So I need 140 to get a Lord, which we've got. So just have to wait for a Lord banner that I actually want to come along. One of the issues I've got on this account, like I've got Pope, but I don't have Ingrid and I don't have Valderon. So I'm sort of waiting for an Ingrid or Valderon banner to make it worthwhile to start pulling them again. Otherwise, I don't really know. As just absolutely save like mad and hope that stuff comes along for you. No, you do see people pulling random sort of temples and getting them, but I don't know. My luck's just not that good at all. Right, let's go in. How many have we got? Oh, let's sell a load of stuff. Make some room here, don't we? I don't even get rid of all the legendaries, so I'll keep a couple just in case. I should really go through and start sorting out what I need to keep and what I don't, and just make sure that I start getting rid of it in all its entirety. Let's get rid of all of you. We've leveled a few of you up, haven't we? It's just in case there's some point of content that you want to make. And right, have we got... Probably got enough there. Probably got enough there. This is just ridiculous, isn't it? Right. Job this week is to sort this out. What are we keeping? What aren't we? What do we actually need? What's worth keeping? What isn't? Come back to that in a minute. That's a weird little one. Right, if we scroll back up here, this is horrible, and this is something I'm loath to do at the moment. There have been things on the dev insights about this sort of thing. So, where are you? Here, for example, if you sell an exclusive artifact, all you get is 100 mithril for it, which is the same as selling any normal piece. Now, there is rumours that they are going to sort of change this, so I'm sort of loath to get rid of stuff before they change it. But I guess we'll see in time, won't we? Right. Come on, let's be good. That wasn't good, was it? Oh. Right, the 10 shot. Come on then. Exclusives everywhere. Oh, what have we got? Oh, okay. Okay. Right. So, well, not ideal, but it is what it is, isn't it? Right, let's go. Yours. Let's promote this up. And then everyone's favourite hero. Although, I tell you something, I was using him and this was a disaster. I was playing around on the Watchers faction trials, trying to make up a sort of free-to-play or at least a friendlier team, that sort of thing. And I found him to be brilliant. He was absolutely awesome. Yeah. But we didn't press record, so I've now got to wait for it to come all the way around again before we can use him, which is such a shame. How long have we got to go before it comes round again? The Infernals are on at the moment, aren't we? Then we've got quite a while before it comes round. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we've got Friday, end of the week before it comes round again, which is a shame because it was quite good to see. He was being used down in that top left-hand corner where you get the waves come through. It's quite good to just shoot him straight out there because the closer people are, the more damage he does, and they're all relatively close to that tile. He was doing quite a good job there and clearing out everything, which was quite nice to see. There was actually a point in the game where you could use him. Quick one on this. I don't know if anyone's aware. Can we? Let's get rid of you. Put you in. You can now, like where you used to have someone there and then you used to put down your Dolores and that sort of thing. So put Dolores down there, for example. Now, I'm not sure on the other ones that can reach. I'm not sure. Can you reach with? No, you don't. You're a terrible option. Who does? You can with your. Yeah, so he would reach with his ultimate, but you can also now put down an inspiration buff on someone there, or if you really want, you can swap them round, and your invig buff would meet. We do a quick. Oh yeah, come on, restart this. Come on, hurry up. Just having Dolores and her does open up some options for you. Let's speed this up a touch. So Dolores can go there. So you can still reach from here. You can still have your Setram reach in there. And if you want, you can still have your Pyrus or Twin Fiend or whatever reaching over as well. So you've got, with the new limited hero Gacha and Dolores, you've got options to sort of put the buff on more than one hero if you're close to the mark. Maybe that is something, because let's be honest, this is the hardest one to do, subject to the others if you have the correct heroes to do their weird little cultist fighter, or I don't know, what is it, Watcher marksman or something like that, I don't know, but there's little caveats against some of them, isn't there, which make them essentially tricky if you haven't got the right heroes to make those teams up. But I would say Infernals is probably the hardest to do, given the proviso that you've all got the heroes to meet the requirement to do it. So just something that if people are struggling with that, you might want to be aware of there. It can just help you out a little bit. Now, I haven't pushed on in the arena. Where do we go? We've got at 3, which is basically where I chug along at, to be honest. So, although let's go and use our Apex coins. Woohoo! There we go. Right, best use of 20 Apex coins ever. And then I think she is, even if I get to Overlord, there you go, I'm now up to 1,000. She's probably years away for me. I wish they would start introducing Apex coins somewhere else as well, because it's somewhat annoying. W2 got one win, one loss. Okay. These coin cost champions are really dying out now. Although, let's have a look. They still use them there on those two, but they are really pushing them to not be used. Be surprised to see them, yeah, not used there, used there. They are very much sort of wheedling them out as they push forward in the new arena. They're sort of really trying to push to get rid of them, and there's less and less teams now relying on getting the coin cost back on their arena teams. So they've recently just made them they've changed the maps, as you're probably well aware. So the new season of Arena coming out, I think it's early March. It's probably only a couple of weeks away now, isn't it, for global, the update. So they've made, as you can see, the map is now wider. They've now introduced a stage 9 as well, so we can see up there there's one of 9. I haven't tested mine yet to see if they're any good for wave 9. I probably need to change this one about as well. Let's see if we get through this one. Boom. Yeah, we did. Got through that round. Yeah. So and they're making them tougher as well by giving them HP and their healing and that sort of thing. So the coin cost generators that we used to have, they're not updating. Hello, morning Slap Bunny, how are you doing, mate? Are you doing all right? Nice to see you. Yeah, so the coin cost generators aren't really being as used as much as they were by any stretch of the imagination now. I'm not sure of any of the teams I was facing last week. Again, I'm only in Plat 3. I'm certainly not pushing high on end Overlord or anything like that. I certainly don't have an account to do it. But yeah, just be aware if you're on that cusp of should I gear out my now my coin cost generator push in on global. I think you've only got a couple of weeks left before it's gone. And then you'll move over onto these arenas. So, morning Bluefish. Yeah, the thing is quite nice. So there we go. There you go. Cheers, Slap Bunny. So it is only AoE arena that they're being used on now. So they're not really being used that widely. So that's the new arena you get in. So if you are on the cusp of shouldn't I look for that sort of gear and start pushing my coin cost generators, then they're not. They've really gone out of their way to not use them at the moment. Now what else have we got on here? 4-leaf clover. That's the same everywhere. That's the same everywhere. Corridor of Glory. Oh, we haven't got long. I need to finish that off. Remember your Corridor of Glory event. Remember you do want your skill crystal. I think this is only coming around once every sort of 3 weeks now. It used to be every week. Then they shrunk it down to, they expanded it out to once every other week. Then they forgot about it for a while, and people started putting in a lot of comments into the dev insights and that sort of stuff. So we'll keep monitoring that. I think it's now about once every 3 weeks. So that's where you can get a couple of skill crystals from. But bear in mind that it's cheaper for you to keep constantly upgrade your lowest star heroes than actually max out some. But if you've got new heroes, then this is the time to actually put your skills in, then promote them and fully level them up. Tells us Smith, yeah, we'll get that done. Awakening, yeah, we've done that and got no. Oh, blimey, okay. Mortal Codex, Hero Reset, Odyssey of Dreams, yeah, okay. This is going on for some people, not for me. And this is the live arena. Well, it's still in its beta, and rarely do people use it. We go in for a match if you like. Oh, match found almost straight away. There you go. I've been matched up with someone who's 300 points higher than me. We're doing AoE. Yeah, it is a lot to get. You do need to sort of prep beforehand and start picking up those single target heroes. So yeah, this is the live arena. One of the things you can do is you can send emotes to the other person. Right. And what a lot of people do is just go in and leave the matches just so they can get the matches done, because you get rewards on having done 20 matches. So that, the only thing to note is behind me where the team is. You can just see it behind me. You don't get to put the same champion in more than one team. So you can only have Pope in one team. You can only have Ingrid in one team. That sort of thing. And then oh yeah, and then you can put your remote up. Oh, come on, someone stay. Yeah, there's a hero reset on at the moment on the Forerunner, so I don't know whether that'll be coming to global or not. I don't know. It's been up for a couple of days at the moment. I'm going to have a quick look at it if you want in a sec. So there we go. This is it now. And they actually look like they're playing. So you can send out emotes as well, or you've got the option there to block emotes from other people, and then you can just sort of put your heroes down as normal. But if you if you finish before the other person, then you get a coin cost as well. So you sort of get exponential rewards going forward. The more rounds you win early on, it's harder. It's more designed for you to push, and then you can pick up your own commander's skill. I think there's about 6 of them. So I've got a stun. So if I wait for his Sectram to start using his ultimate, we're going for a stun. Just wait for his Sectram. There we go. There's a Sectram there, and then we can stun his Sectram. You see, and that will stop part of his time for his ultimate. So you can do little things like that. There's a few little changes you can do with regards to it. Now, because I'm all the way down here, I'm going to take a load more damage before him. Oh, that's a nice Ingrid shot there. Look at that. Nicely done. So if we stun everyone there, then he can't actually get anyone through. Wow, if you finish pole, you get 1,500 Apex coins. That's nice. So if you stun someone like a Valk who's blocking, then they will walk straight past the block as well. So there you go. So that's a quick look at what Live Arena does, that sort of thing. Okay. Right. Yeah, that event. So there's the hero reset event there. So no heroes are eligible for it, available for resetting during this event. Yeah, Jerza. So right, Jerza's just had his rebuild, hasn't he? So this is why this is up here. So I presume when he gets his rebuild on global, then he'll be available for a reset as well. So he'll get a free reset because he's now been changed. He's had his abilities changed. I mean, I don't have him, but I think it's taken him about 18 months after saying they are going to do him to actually get round to doing him. So there you go. That's the hero there. So when this update, where is it here, comes with Jerza as on the update announcement, I will assume then that the global will get the same hero reset as well. Okay. Well, yeah. Leveling up. If you want to do it, heroes. Level that one up to max, and you'll get more bang for your buck. And then literally just double tap the old icon. Right, it's just behind me there, isn't it? Whoa, out of the way, just down there. Yeah. on the rarity, and then you'll be selected with the first one again, and you can just level them up. It's time consuming and annoying, but you do get more points for your Corridor of Glory event per XP spent. I think that's probably the best way round to do it. And Slap Bunny, did you know if you finished 1,500? I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen people in GVG now run around with with Lady Alexandras and all I think I've seen one at A5 as well, and just absolutely ridiculous. I am not even close to getting it. It's going to be years before I even see a copy of her, and by then I presume either the game would have been bypassed or whoever has come up after her is much better as well. So that's about it. Right. There you go, quick hour on reset time and what's new in the game, that sort of thing. Now, if there's anything you do want to see, we'll give it a couple of minutes. If there's anything you do want to see, just give us a shout out in the comments below. We'll go over and have a look at it. Remember, this is the Forerunner account, so you can sort of have a forward look at what is hopefully coming at some point to the global. But if I don't hear anything, I'll knock it on the head there. Okay, I'll just give it a couple of minutes to have a look on the chat. Yeah, so I think it's going to be Wednesday before we start seeing the event, aren't we? So, where are we? Event notice, is it there? 4-leaf clover song, new events. Yeah, this one is the one we don't know what's happening with, isn't it? So this one here has only got the divine there for these, so whether that's a guaranteed or not, I don't know. It doesn't say it is, so I presume it's not. Will there be a normal banner on, or will it just be a banner for divines? I don't know, but there's nothing about it in the thing at the moment. And the other thing we don't know about at the moment is this has been advertised, but there's nothing about it at the moment. This has got all the nice juicy rewards in there, but nothing about it at the moment. So still waiting to see when that pops in game and what's actually going to be involved in it. But it looks, is it coming the same time as this event? So would you summon on this banner with divines only on, what is it, this says it's the 23rd, doesn't it? I'm sure it, yeah, sorry, the 23rd, which is this Sunday. Would you summon on this if there wasn't a potential to get fantastic rewards, or would you just not bother? I think that's probably the question. So the only thing they've got on at the moment is they've got the 2 times they've put in and the 2 times there. Nothing else banner wise is up. So whether that comes later on in the week or not, I don't know. There you go. So quick look through about what's on the global at the moment, and then or what's on the Forerunner coming to the global at the moment. Okay, so there we are. That's it, all done. Thank you very much for your time. Hope you did well. Hope you did well on the summoning. I mean, I didn't do well on this account at all. I didn't have a good weekend of it. But got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't we? I mean, I did get her on my global account, so I will have a look and a little play with her. I'll fully level her up. I just won't skill her up until the end of the video, and we'll have a look at how these things work without any skills in them at all, and we'll see where we think she's going to be useful without any skills, and then, you know, we'll put some skills into her. And do you need to put skill crystals in, because not everyone's got enough skill crystals to go around for every champion. I certainly haven't. When I look at my my champion pool, absolutely not a chance. Let's do that the other way around. I'll go to skills, and then I haven't got to scroll down very far before we start seeing the red dots next to heroes that need skilling up. Okay, so there we go. That's what I've got left to do. I've got loads I want to skill up, but not enough skill crystals. I mean, I've got dust, plenty of dust, but I can't upgrade the dust to anything, although they have said there is something coming with that. But again, we wait till we see. Major changes. There's the guild boss. Morning, mate. How are you? Yeah, so the guild boss is a major change. Then there's live arena. I guess that's a major change. What else? There's the arena itself. So new season on arena. This is season 8. I think it's season 8, is it? Changes every 12 weeks. So yeah, I think it's season 8 on this. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. So the new season of Arena is a major change. So that the map has changed, and the fact that we're really trying to push away from those coin regenerative heroes, that's probably a change. And of course, Guild Wars. Well, Guild Wars will start on the 25th, so we've got a little while before that starts as well. So you have to march to battle and start to actually build up some teams for the new tower and the new keep as well, and see where they go. So I think the gauntlet run has just finished for us. We ended up what? I think we ended up top 16-ish, something like that. So that's where we ended up. Yeah, they're the major changes about at the moment for global to Forerunner. So don't know. Yeah, all those things. I should imagine GVG season 8 that will come. The Arena season 8 that will, or the Arena map changes, they will come. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic as well. This Divine, yeah. Okay, let's not forget this. This has changed as well. So there's more guild coins available through this. So make sure you're doing. Hello, Jake. So you're all right, mate? Yeah, all going well. You joined us pretty much at the end. I'm just sort of washing up now. So this is a dividend guild coin. So you can sort of push in and see who's doing what. Okay, whew, did all right. I thought I'm going to show this. I'm going to be right at the bottom. So who's done what with regards to providing guild coins, and then you can claim additional guild coins on the amount that have been put into it. So there's the contribution history over who's done well over the last couple of weeks. There's the rules governing it over sort of who gets what and the minimum requirement you've got to hit for getting them. But the additional guild coins is quite nice, and it's now been upped. I think it's up to 50 now for a win and 10 for a loss, I think, on a Guild Wars battle, which is up from what, the 35 for a win and the 2 for a loss, I think it is on global. So the amount of guild coins has been pushed up, which is nice, because go to the guild, the guild shop. What do you want to buy? There is a lot there to actually buy, isn't there? There's the ancient summoning and the skill crystal, and that's before you touch on things like the normal rare ones, or do you want to build up your demon soldiers, that sort of thing. So there's a lot there to actually get through. Nice GAM pull. So you're happy with that? Nice Chaos Lord. That's a nice pull. I haven't pulled anything. Well, I haven't. There you go. We'll have one. There you go. We'll end on this. There you go, as expected. The only, wow, there's another change as well, but I haven't seen her, I haven't got her, and I don't know where to get her from. She's not on any of the summoning pools. This is a weird one, right? So just reminded me on the difference. Drop rates. She's a 3-star, and I really want her. She's not down here. I haven't seen her down here. She's just in the gallery. In the gallery here. Go all the way to the bottom for healers, because she's a 3-star healer, so no one cares about her. There she is there. She's all faded out, and I haven't pulled her. Yeah, apparently some people say they have, and apparently have, because they must have promoted her to actually put something in, and there's people there who say they've got her, which is fantastic, but I never have, and I can't see her in a summoning pool anywhere to get, and I would really like her. I know she's 3-star and doesn't sound much, but it's yeah, the heal, yeah. Base healing here. There you go. Everything is applies. Right, it's this bit here, this passive rejuvenation. This is the bit that really gets me. Every 20 seconds, the hero applies a heal over time effect. So I think this is the first champion who does a heal over time effect. And the next target she heals. So I think she'd be quite interesting. I'd like to try her out, but she's not on a summoning pool anywhere. Whether she was once and now has been removed from all the summoning pools, I don't know. Whether she's on the test server, I don't know. I'm not, so I can't say there either. But I think that the hot healing would be an interesting mechanic to play around with. And whether they're just introducing it on a 3-star hero and then we'll get a legendary version of her or not, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. So yeah, that's one of the differences, and someone I would really like, but I can't find her in any of the summoning pools at all. I think she was in there once and then has been removed. So there you go. That's a change, which is a bit of a shame. So. And then I still don't know what happens with currency. So I mean, I'm not. This is a Forerunner account, so it's been going a little while, but I can't be the only person who's now stacking these and they're running out of control. Whether I can go on to swap them for these or not, I don't know. So sort of the gaming currency is a bit weird like that. Along with, why do I want legendary skill dust when what I'm actually after is legendary skill crystals? There isn't an upgrade thing available for them, so I think the currency in the game needs a really good look at. But that's about it. I think they're now starting to add more auto battles in, and they're keeping an eye on it. There you go. There's some for 40k, so that's a nice bonus. But the auto battles aren't great. I don't know why. If you've got the stamina, you should just be able to click auto and then go for it. I don't see the reason why you should have auto battles that you have to buy or earn or anything like that. I find them a bit weird. I think if you've got the stamina, just go and use the stamina, because there are people who would spend diamonds or money to buy W gold or anything like that, to go and buy diamonds to spend more on stamina to do more farming. I think all you're doing is slowing down the ability of people to go and farm and want to farm. So I think that's yeah, I ended up buying auto battle flights with diamonds. Yeah, you see, that's how desperate I am. Yeah, and it does seem weird. I think the official party line from the company is auto clickers aren't allowed, but I imagine there's a lot of people using them because there aren't enough auto battles about. Oh, I don't know. That's my take on it. I mean, obviously the official party line is don't use them, but I would imagine loads of people are. Okay. Right, that's me done. Is there anything else? Anything else in the chat now for wanting to look around? I think I've covered everything there, where the differences are between one and the other, or are we all done? And then I don't know what to do today as a video. I've got a couple of things in the background that I want to do. Probably do, not too sure. I'll probably do Malviva today and have a look at her, bit of a gameplay with her. And then I will probably do an Infernal Roar breakdown over when and where and who to use Infernal Roar on, that sort of thing. Yeah, let's checkers. Let's mate. So that's probably what I've got in the pipeline. But if anyone wants a video done or a guide done, just shout out in the comments, say, can you do something on this? And I'm more than happy to do it. This is mostly done for other people and what they want guides on anyway. So other than that, you're left to my own ramblings and what I think people want guides done on, or what pops up in Reddit or I see on chats, that sort of thing. But other than that, nothing heard. I'll call it a day there. Thank you very much for your time. On the way out the door, if you could leave me the old thumbs up, like and subscribe, would help me out massively, and I'll see you all in a video again soon. Cheers for your time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.